Golf Central on YouTube is brought to you by the new elite family of woods and irons from Callaway.
Nelly Korda, not such a great start. 4 over through her first 7 holes today. She made a double on 16, but made it back on 18 for eagle here, Brendan.
Yeah, this is a good way to recover from that disastrous start. Beautiful putt there for Nelly.
Walks that in to get herself back to 2 under par. Really needed that. Now making the turn again, just kept up that momentum. This for birdie on 8.
Yeah, missed her tee shot just off the right side. Quick chip down the hill here. She judges this very nicely.
I'll say birdie, but she would get up and down there to save par. She finishes the day at 5 under, 5 off the lead. Minjee Lee now looking to go back-to-back in majors, putting for birdie on 13.
Minjee's starting to look very comfortable with that broomstick-style putter.
She finishes her day at 5 under. Lee and Maguire now on the par 3 second, had the only hole-in-one of the day yesterday.
Leona Maguire very comfortable around this golf course. Talked about it yesterday. She once shot 61 around Evian, and well, you got to know where all the slopes are.
Really nicely judged. She was one of the co-leaders through 18 holes. That gets her to 7 under. She did bogey 8. Now on 15 is her 3rd.
Yeah, as often is the case with Leona Maguire, playing from the middle of the fairway. Judges that to perfection.
Would go on to make birdie there to get to 7 under par. Sticking with Maguire here on 17.
Not a difficult putt here, very comfortable for the right-hander, just going a little right to left, catches the left side of the hole and drops in.
Second round at 71. She finishes at 6 under, 4 off the lead. Hejin Choi now on the par 3 16th, her tee shot.
Beautiful little par 3 here, just 131 yards. Very small target, but taking dead aim.
Convert the birdie there to get to 8 under, finishes her day at 7 under. Jennifer Kupcho, just a winner last month, the first time in 3 years, this on 9.
Had some options there, just off the front of the green, could have putted it. She decided to chip, and that was the right choice.
Certainly was, gets to 8 under, this now on 18.
Playing from the left side of the fairway there, nice angle. See, they're holding the pose. She knows this was right on line. A fantastic shot.
Rounds of 65 at 69, and she finishes her day just 2 off the lead. Grace Kim now, another player to shoot 65 in the first round for birdie on 18.
Yeah, the young Aussie getting more and more comfortable out there. Beautiful putt.
She's the closest chaser right now at 9 under. Somi Lee on 18, fantastic day for her, her 3rd here.
Yeah, forced a layup here at 18 where most of the players had been able to knock it on in 2. Takes it past the hole, uses that slope, spins it back within 10 feet of the hole. And from there she pays it off just.
Really nice way to finish that. Eagle on 9, birdie on the 18, a second round at 65 for Somi Lee. She's coming in red hot off her win at the Dow Championship. That's the tour's only team event with her partner Minjee Im. So she's looking for back-to-back wins and the only potential 2-time winner on the LPGA this season. Amazing. 17 events and no repeat winners. Nelly Korda there, very much with a nice chance over the next couple of days at 5 under par. Well, she's one of the brightest young stars in the game, the best amateur in the world, Englishwoman Lottie Woad, and she is coming off her first professional victory just last week on the Ladies European Tour, and the Englishwoman did it in incredibly impressive fashion, shooting 21 under over 4 rounds, winning by 6 strokes. She is truly carrying that strong momentum this week at the Amundi Evian Championship. Let's find her highlights, Brendan, here on 1 to save par.
Well, not a highlight there, unfortunately, Anna.
It's okay, though. She drops to 2 under. Still in the red, maybe looking a bit frustrated. Very high expectations of herself in these big events. Now on the par 3 second, her tee shot.
Well, the bounce back stat is so key, and she does exactly that. Frustration on the first. Gets it right back. Beautiful shot right over the top of the flagstick. Spins that back to within 6 feet.
And that's resilience right there. Bounce back birdie on the second to get back to 3 under. Now on 5, chipping from just off the rough.
This was a difficult shot here. You can see just how fast it is down the hill. Just dumps it into the fringe. A beautiful touch.
Yeah, nice touch and a big chance to save par here.
And unfortunately, we saw a little bit too much of this from Lottie Woad today. Couple short missed putts, and that one wanders on as far as the last one.
So she would drop back to 2 under. She made birdie on 7, though. We now find her just in this greenside bunker here on 9.
Yeah, not a difficult bunker shot there. Perfect line. She did make that look very easy.
Had a nice finish as well. Birdies on 16 and 18 for a second round at 69 for the young up-and-coming star. She's the #1 amateur in the world. She's 5 under for the championship, so she's right up there alongside Nelly Korda, and perhaps she will have a chance through the next couple of days, as Lottie Woad spoke to the media after her round.
It was a bit mixed. It was quite frustrating, to be honest. Like, I was leaving every putt short, but I was hitting it good, so I just kind of knew if I hung in there, there'd be some chances at the end with the par 5s, and managed to hit some good shots there. 16 was a good one. It was a tricky pin, just hit like a little 9-iron and hold a really nice putt. I had a lot of break on it, and then 18 just hit a great drive and was between 6 and 7-iron, but obviously went with 6 because water's short, so went a bit long, but made a good up and down.
What did last week do for your confidence in yourself?
I think a lot. Just being able to get ahead early and then run away with it and just not make it, too tight. Just kind of gave me all the confidence I need, really.
You had a moment kind of like us at AIG last year. Obviously, vastly different golf versus in conditions. But maybe mentally, what did you learn about being near the top of the leaderboard at a major?
I think just knowing all the feelings about being in contention. Hadn't really experienced all that before, particularly in a major. So, and even last week, leading from there, I feel like I can just use all that to my advantage compared to last year.
Well, in case you have been living under a rock for the last 12 months or so and you haven't heard of Lottie Woad, these are just some of her finest accomplishments. She won the 2024 Augusta National Women's Amateur, which was her first really big win on the world's stage. She then went on to go and win in record fashion just last week on the Ladies European Tour over in Ireland. She's consistently competed at major championships already, and she is just 5 off the lead going into the weekend. And do remember as well, with a top 25 finish this week, she would earn immediate LPGA membership through the new LPGA Elite Amateur Pathway, which would put her in such fantastic place going into next year, Brendan. She's a special talent. We know what she's capable of, but there's something about her swing that I think has really caught your eye. What is it?
Yeah, very much so. And, obviously we've seen these results from Lottie Woad, and you mentioned it earlier, blew the field away at the LET event at the Irish Open last week. I wanted to see exactly what made her tick. And, she has this consistency that we have not seen from the likes. And take a look at her golf swing here. It has a uniqueness to it. The club goes slightly to the inside, and then it looks like there's a little bit of an over-the-top move. It's actually not over the top. She's just rerouting it and getting it right back online. And it makes you think of some of the greats in the game, some of the most consistent ball strikers to have ever played the game. Here's Jack Nicklaus. Similar sort of move. The club goes away slightly to the inside, then just reroutes it, gets it right back on plane. And for more modern times, Victor Hovland, you can see their club inside, reroutes it right there back on plane. So it's a great way to teach somebody how to swing the golf club, Anna.